That's our tree. That's our main tree in Jordan.
Olive.
And you can see the olive tree is evergreen. And so it's always green. And will bear olives usually in the harvest at least. It's October and November. Whether you can use for oil or for olives. في نار حدا جوا؟
دقيقة بس.
اوكي بس وين مستنى قاعدين. Okay, come closer, please. So we can. You could hear me.
You left anything? On my seat. It's on your seat or something. No, I don't think.
As you know, the story of the people of the cave, as called the seven sleepers, are clearly mentioned in the Quran. The full story of them, how they came about. And these people, once again, during the time when where paganism is spreading in the area, and if anybody who believes in anything else, he will be whether killed, persecuted, and feed to the lions. And so these people whom they determined on their faith, that's the seven people. Some call them 8, some say 6, and God only knows their numbers. ربهم أعلم بهم. And these are the people who actually fled, and when they realized the Romans were coming after them, and so they fled and they want a place to hide, and they found a shepherd on the way, and the shepherd joined them, and he told them about this cave, and they hid inside. And the Romans were actually looking for them, and when they came to the cave, they tried actually to go inside to get him. But whoever go inside, he will come out. Right away, he's all terrified, scared. And لو طلعت عليهم لوليت منهم فرارا ولملئت منهم رعبا. That means if you would look at him, you would run away and you'll be scared. And so then finally what they did to them is say, okay, forget about them, close it. They close the cave on them. And they close it, seal it completely. And those people, they sleep. They slept over 300 years. And when they woke up, they look at each other. They're all the same. Nothing happened. And they say, oh, I've been sleeping. How long have you been here? Someone say maybe a day or two. Somebody say, I don't know. Well, we're hungry. Let's send somebody down to the village and to buy food. Make sure they don't see you. Otherwise, they might get us again. And so when he went to the town, to Philadelphia, to Amman, and the money they have is 300-year-old money, and the people look at it, hey, where do you get that from? Now by that time, things change. The mentality change. And so people become believing in God. And so people gather around them. And when they told him the story, everybody wanted to have the blessing from these people. And so they were actually came back to the cave and died. And so this place become like a cemetery. When they first discovered it, they found a lot of people were buried here. When they dug it out, this was covered completely. And so they actually removed all the bones, and inside we have the graves of those 7 sleepers and their dog, because their dog was actually with them as well. And so that's very much the story. And you know what they said about them, لَنَتَّخِذَنَّ عَلَيْهِمْ مَسْجِدًا. So you can see the remains of a mosque there. You can see the mihrab, and there's one up there as well. So we're talking about an earlier period. We're talking about the 7th, 8th century AD when they established the mosques. Yes, sir. Huh?
The 7 sleepers and who else?
7 sleepers and their dog.
Their dog.
Their dog. Okay, so we can have a closer look inside. And so maybe the story will make a little more sense when you look at it. And look at the carving. You see the carving outside here? That's very much a Byzantine style. So we're talking about the time when the Byzantines were here, when these people actually were found. And you know the story in the Quran? 300 years and
Add 9.
9. What is the connection? If you want 300 years of the Gregorian calendar, that's fine. If you want it, the other calendar is 309 years. It's exactly, calculate. It's exactly the same. So 300, 309, the difference between the two calendars. And exactly, and the Quran. This is the i'jaz of Al-Quran. And so clear, those days people could not even do this kind of calculation, but the Quran make it very, very clear. Okay, if you like to have a closer look, so this way you would actually see what things come back to you when you look. And remember
We're going last minute.
the shaft also inside. وَنُقَلِّبُهُمْ ذَاتَ الْيَمِينِ وَذَاتَ الشِّمَالِ. And so it has actually, the sun was touching them, and so they were tossed to the left and to the right. And so إذا طلعت الشمس so تقرضهم ذات اليمين وإذا غربت تقرضهم ذات الشمال. So the sun will hit them on this side and get them on this side, so their body will be in good shape. All right? Okay, so please.